Toxic masculinity's new front face boy, Andrew Tate, has made it to the screens of millions, spewing misogynistic rhetoric remarks regarding gender equality, women's rights, money-making methods, and he just isn't stopping. Why is he so controversial? What statements landed him in hot water? And what's up with the alpha male mentality? Stay tuned to find out all the important unanswered questions we need answered about Andrew Tate. Firstly, who is Andrew Tate? Emory Andrew Tate III, an American-British kickboxer from Chicago, Illinois, was born on December 14, 1986. He fights in the heavyweight and cruiserweight weight classes. He has won the Infusion Live Championship and 3 ISCA Kickboxing Global Championships. He is the commentator for Real Extreme Fighting, the biggest MMA promotion in Romania, and the son of the late chess master Emory Tate. Tate, also known as the King of Toxic Masculinity, has mastered the skill of persuading his audience that living a hyper-masculine, anti-woman lifestyle is the ideal life. He has recently been featured on multiple podcasts and talk shows around the web where he talks about his unique lifestyle. His appearance on Aiden Ross's recent live stream with popular streamers such as XQC and Trainwrecks TV has gone viral for all the wrong reasons, making many people question Tate's history and personal life. So why is Andrew Tate so controversial? After being eliminated from Big Brother's UK 17th season in 2016, Andrew became well known thanks to an online video. The video appeared to show him using a belt to beat a lady while also calling her a whore and instructing her to counter injuries. Andrew claimed that the woman in the video has consented to this as it was roleplay and that he is still friends with the woman. Andrew also added that he was using a felt belt, which makes noise but doesn't actually hurt. Andrew Tate was also investigated for human trafficking. In April 2022, Tate's home in Romania was raided under an investigation of human trafficking. In a statement made to the Daily Beast, Romania's Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism said the raid on the internet star's house was part of an investigation that began after a woman was reported to be held at the house against her will. The two brothers responded to these allegations on their podcast by treating the situation as a joke. According to Tristan Tate, the real reason his home was searched was that a girl had attended a party there, and her boyfriend had viewed her Instagram stories. The girl said to her boyfriend that she didn't want to come to the party, and we wouldn't let her leave, which is some bullshit excuse. So her boyfriend is one of these beliefs in all males. She wasn't even hot, she was ugly. He then calls the police and says, "My girlfriend is being held against her will by the Tate brothers." The police called the American embassy, and the next day the police came to our house. Next up, what statements made him so hated? Andrew Tate once compared women to dogs. On the BFF's podcast, Tate defended his opinion that women are like dogs and children, saying, "You can't be responsible for something that doesn't listen to you. You can't be responsible for a dog if it doesn't obey you, or a child if it doesn't obey you, or a woman that doesn't obey you." When the host of the podcast denied this, he defended himself by saying that his comparison was just an example, and that he loves women. Andrew Tate is also known for regarding his girlfriends as financial assets. On another Manosphere podcast, Fresh and Fit, the host asked Tate how he began his business career after his fighting career came to an end. He began by doing research into money, banks, and the financial system more generally. Then he began to make a list of his assets: a car, an apartment in London, $10,000 in the bank, and his girlfriends. During his career as a fighter, he had begun relationships with women in countries all over the world. Andrew Tate saw that his girlfriend has monetary assets he could exploit, just like his savings. "I could open a strip club, but that takes money and I need overhead. I need money. How can I use these women to make me money?" he said on the podcast. He decided to go into the webcam industry, which is where he began to build his wealth. Next off, did Andrew Tate use Hitler as a good example? In recent news, Hassan Abi reacted to leaked video footage of Andrew Tate. Hassan Abi and Andrew Tate have been embroiled in an online feud with each other of late, with the former claiming that the British Americans project is nothing but a scam. Reacting to a snippet of the course, the latter observed that Tate had used Hitler as one of his reference points. The 30-year-old Turkish-American streamer has gone back and forth with the former kickboxer, most notably in Aiden Ross's stream. The two have shared their polar opposite views on various topics such as gender roles and money-making schemes. While on one of his daily streams, Hassan Abi was seen reacting to various videos exposing the 35-year-old. Upon being suggested to watch leaked footage of Tate lecturing in his online course, the Turkish-American streamer noted how the infamous dictator Hitler was used as a point of reference. In the video, an infamous streamer was heard saying, "Everything must happen instantly, quickly, fast. Speed attack. Hitler conquered Europe with the Blitzkrieg. You need to go quickly." Astonished by the reference, Hassan Abi responded by saying, "Absolutely under no circumstance do you have to hand it to Hitler, okay? That's a weird person to draw inspiration from, okay?" Hassan Abi also mentioned how Andrew Tate's choice for inspiration frequently end up being disappointments. This entire controversy has caused Andrew Tate's already sunken reputation to sink even more. Next up, did Andrew Tate hit on Clix's underage girlfriend? A few days ago, the infamous Andrew Tate made headlines for allegedly hitting on the minor girlfriend of professional Fortnite player Clix. Since Tate appeared appeared on Aiden Ross's stream last week and was on Clix's stream to ostensibly set up the latter with the girl present with them on stream. He has become extremely popular online. Tate returned to talking to the minors about relationships after a brief argument with Hassan Abi and a discussion of some serious issues. The 35-year-old kickboxer made some remarks to the girl, who is allegedly 17 or 16, including one asking her to call him when she reached adulthood. Tate was supposed to be a wingman for Clix and the female streamer who joined a short time after Hassan Abi left. Except for the debate beforehand, which according to Tate killed the mood, the stream on July 21 was planned. Nevertheless, Andrew Tate did offer the Fortnite ace some counseling. The British-American millionaire seemed to be persistent in asking the potential couple to kiss while reassuring Clix not to be afraid. Along with encouraging her to do it, he eventually said something troubling. You know, like, once you're 18, if you want to get yourself a real man, I know a guy. Many viewers found the comment offensive, and it was widely circulated on social media. People on social media reacted to this statement by calling it pedophilic. The situation was made worse by Tate's reputation for making feminist remarks, especially considering that he is currently being looked into for Romanian human trafficking. So what is the alpha male mentality? The men at the top of the social standing hierarchy are known as alpha males. They are more able to access resources like power, wealth, and partners, thanks to their superior physical strength, intimidation tactics, and dominance. The real men label is frequently used to describe alphas. The beta males, in contrast, are the weak, submissive, and low-status guys who only have access to mates once women decide to settle down and start looking for a nice guy. When all you have is a hammer, all you see are nails, as the saying goes. We unnecessarily mislead young men into acting in certain predefined ways that aren't conducive to attracting and maintaining healthy and enjoyable relationships with women, or finding success in other areas of life when we impose just two categories of males on the world. It, therefore, makes sense to investigate the relationship between so-called alpha behaviors, such as dominance and appeal, respect, and status. The alpha male craze is fairly recent, by the way, with the globalization of the internet and the rise of alpha gurus such as Andrew Tate. Young men started to take their advice as the only way to score a partner, wealth, or power. But are these gurus really trying to help the young generation? The answer seems to be on the contrary. While some may say that the advice given by alpha male coaches are merely useful goals for those striving to gain a traditional definition of success, the misogynist and domineering attitude promoted by these coaches are dangerous to both men and women alike. Andrew Tate has created a firestorm on social media over his comments regarding women, gender, business, and class. Tate is known for his controversial takes, which he uses to gain clout and followers, primarily men, who see him as a role model or idol. What do you think about Andrew Tate? Does he deserve all this hate? Make sure to let us know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching.